Hi friends, I hope you're all having a great day today. So my name is Kate. On my college program, I had a YouTube channel called Kate WWCP. Now I have a channel called the Kate Cupcakes. I did 3 college programs. I did spring 2012 in attractions at the Tomorrowland Speedway. I did fall 2013 attractions in Adventureland. I did everything in Adventureland except for Pirates. So I did Jungle Cruise, Aladdin, Tiki Room, and the Treehouse. And then I did fall 2014 into spring 2015 as a character attendant. And then I've been working at Disney ever since. One thing I wish I knew going into the Disney college program is how much it would affect my life. So my first college program in 2012, I was living in a dorm at school or just living at home. I wasn't really independent. And then my first Disney college program threw my butt into action. Also, that your second college program will be nothing like your first. You can't base your second on the first. It's not going to be as magical in the same way. So on my college program, I learned a lot about customer service. I learned about living with people that I didn't know and also living with people that I did know, living with people from different countries, communicating with folks from all around the world. In Connecticut, we don't get people from all around the world, but in Orlando, people are coming from all over. So getting to communicate with all those different people, how to deal with people who are angry, how to deal with people who are having a magical time, just kind of dealing with all different types of moods and people really helped in the real world. Things that I wish I had done. Overall, I'm really glad with everything that I did on my college programs. I guess the only thing that I really wish I did more of is I wish that I hung out with people more. I mean, I hung with people out a lot, but I wish I hung out with them even more because I miss them so much, and now it's so hard to hang out with them because we're like plane rides away from each other, sometimes even days worth of plane rides. So I wish I hung out with people more during my program. The only thing I wish I'd done differently is I wish that I didn't compare my second program to my first program. On my second program, I thought it was going to be very similar to my first. I was mentally preparing for it to be very similar, and it was a completely different situation, completely different role, different people, different locations, so many different things, and I assumed it would be the same. But then on my third program, I definitely realized that it was going to be different than my other programs, and that actually really helped. So I had done a couple different roles. I had done attractions and character attending. For attractions, if you're in a safety critical role, please take it seriously. That's my advice. Also, just talk to people, part-timers, full-timers, CPs, because it'll become like a family. Like it'll be you guys against the guests, you know, and it could be a really, really positive experience. Tomorrowland Speedway, those are some of my friends still today, some of my really good friends. You know, Aladdin, Tiki Treehouse, some people still work there and I get to visit them. Jungle Cruise, we were a family, a really weird dysfunctional family, but it was great. Character attending, learn to say no, because you're going to be saying no to a lot of people. So don't take it personally when you have to say no to someone and they get upset about it. It's gonna happen. It's part of your job. And then don't sweat the small stuff, and then don't let the gossip get to you. This is my biggest advice if you're doing the Disney college program. Talk to the folks around you in your check-in line. Just talk to people on the casting bus. Talk to people at traditions. Just talk to people. Even if that doesn't continue into anything else, even if you only see them every once in a while, those are still connections that you're making. I know in my first college program, we talked to the guys behind us in line, and they became some of our really good friends for the entire program. Program number 3, same thing. Talk to people in front of us, and we were literally like best friends at that apartment for our entire program. Also, people you might see in traditions, maybe you won't see them again, but maybe you will. People in class, maybe you'll see them out in the parks. Maybe they'll hook you up with a fast pass. Maybe you'll become really good friends, but you don't know unless you put yourself out there. You're gonna be meeting people that you've never met before. You could be a whole new person. And I think you should take that time and really just open up and talk to people and like try your best to see as many people as you know or meet as many people as you can, because then you're gonna have a really good program. Also, especially if you haven't been away from home before, the first couple days are gonna be the worst. That first night in your apartment is going to be the worst feeling in your stomach, but it will get better. Please don't self-term your first week. Please don't do that. There's so many people that do. Please don't. Just take a breath and just keep pushing through, and you'll be able to do it, and it'll get better. Magical moment that I participated in is I helped a blind man drive for the first time on the Tomorrowland Speedway. So basically we had someone come in with a visual impairment, and he had never driven before, and we were able to put him in a car by himself so he was able to drive with his service dog, and then we put his daughter in the car in front of him and his wife in the car behind him so he would just bump his family, and it was just really a special moment for everyone. It was really cool. So there are 3 things that I want to let you know before I head out. Number 1, you are going to be roommating with people either you've met online, friends, maybe people you haven't met at all, people from different countries. Just take a deep breath and communicate face to face. It's gonna make things a lot easier. I've been in apartments where people have left really nasty notes for other roommates or have talked behind roommates' backs, and it's not a really positive experience. So just talk face to face if you can. You know, if it's something small, don't sweat the small stuff. Also, our first night, we all ended up making ground rules for our apartment, which like kind of stuck and like kind of didn't for the 3rd program, but at least we talked about it, so at least that was out there. Number 2, don't take the Facebook groups too seriously. The Facebook groups are really great. I've been in a bunch of groups and it's really fun. You find friends, you make connections, you go down there, you're not feeling as lonely because you know people. But in the same breath, there's gonna be people in there that you're never gonna see actually down there, and they're gonna have different opinions and they're gonna start drama. And you know what's so funny? The same drama is in every single group every single year. So you guys think, oh, this is the worst group, or oh, look at all this drama, or oh, we're complaining about this. But literally people complain about the same things or talk about the same topics every single group every single year. So just don't sweat it, you know, go in there, have fun, maybe find some friends, but like don't worry about the Facebook group. Last but not least, blogging and vlogging. Do it. Get the chance, just write it down, even if it's just a WordPress, even if it's just a webcam. Express what's going on. You won't regret it later. Alrighty friends, so that is it for me. These are all my social media links for you, as well as a link to the playlist of all of my Disney College Program videos for you. Alrighty, have a great rest of your day, friends. I'd love to answer any other questions you have. Just drop me a question on any of my channels. Alright, have a great day. Bye!